So I thought I would do a video diary of my fibroblast treatment. I've literally just had it done. I've just got home. So I had it done about an hour ago. And I had my eyes done as one area, and I did my forehead as a second area. So it was, for me, it stung. It did sting. Like she puts on numbing cream, and then I had an LED mask put on top of that for 10 minutes. So that sunk in. That helped the numbing cream sink in. And the numbing cream worked for the most part, but there were definitely parts that did sting when it was when like a little sensitive bit, like when it was on the bone, but it was only a sting. Like, it's not super painful. So it was better than the pain was better than I was expecting. The whole thing took about 2.5 hours. And when it was finished, like, I sat up, because you lie down on a bed and you have like a little rug that's over you, which feels super cozy. So I mean, it's relaxing in that sense for the most part. And when it's not stinging you, when she's doing parts where the numbing cream has really taken hold, you can almost fall asleep. And if there was an area that was that was still stinging a little bit, she would put on more numbing cream and then let that sink in, and then she'd work on another area. So she was really meticulous in making sure that there was as least pain as possible for me. When I say pain, I mean sting. As least sting as possible. So you can see she's essentially followed all of the lines and wrinkles that I've got on my face. And what I want, the result that I want my eyelids to be lifted. The skin on my eyelids has started to kind of sag as I've got older. I'm 37 now. So as I've got older, the skin has started to sag. And when I have my eyes open like that, you can see that it pretty much sits on my eyelids. So that's the result that I want. I want that to be tightened. I want a bit of an eyelid lift. So when it was all over, I sat up, and I did feel a little bit lightheaded. So I would say take like a biscuit or a fizzy can of Coke, or like a chocolate biscuit or something, so that you can have something for your sugar levels. I took a paracetamol before I started the treatment, and then I took a paracetamol afterwards, because I took it on the way there. So it was about 3.5, 4 hours so I could take another paracetamol, because it is now starting to sting. It feels like quite bad sunburn. That's how it feels. So, and you kind of do need about 10 minutes to like sort of come round a little bit once you've had it done, because obviously you've been lying down for a while and you sit up. And I've got a headache. I have got a headache right now. And I took the paracetamol really for the headache, not really for the stinging. I can actually cope with the stinging. Stinging isn't really that bad. It's the headache that I've got. But that might also be something to do with the fact that I had 2 coffees and I didn't drink enough water before I got to the appointment, which is my fault. So that probably has something to do with it as well. But yeah, I certainly do have a headache. So that's it really. I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day. Not going to, so she said to not get my face wet. So tomorrow morning I can have a shower, and I can just put the cold water on my face, let it trickle over my face for 30 seconds. But I'm not to touch the scabs. They have to fall off naturally. Like, the skin has to grow behind the scab and push it off naturally. I cannot scratch or touch or pick, which is really hard because I'm a picker and I'm a twiddler. So so that's going to be hard. But so I absolutely can't touch them. And of course, stay out of sunlight completely. So I've got sunglasses and a big sun hat. But I'm actually not planning to leave the house for 5 days. So for the first 5 days while I'm healing, I'm not planning to leave the house. So that's it really. I will, I'm going to take a video each day so we can see how I heal and how it's feeling. But for now, I'm just going to relax for the rest of the day. Okay, so day 2. Oh my God. It looks very different from yesterday when I did my video and I'd had it done. So, like quite clear, like how swollen my face is. And it feels really tight. It feels swollen. I had a fairly decent sleep last night. The problem is that I normally sleep with my face in the pillow. So I really had to be careful to make sure that I was sleeping like just with my face like on the side of the pillow. So I wasn't sleeping with my face in the pillow. But nonetheless, I did still sleep okay. But woken up like this, it's like slightly frightening. So I don't have a headache anymore. Headache went yesterday. I'm not in any pain. It's just really tight. So let me just zoom in and you can, maybe if I go over here, you can see how swollen it is. But this is normal. And she said that if you swell up good, that's a good sign because it means that your body is reacting to the treatment. So it's actually good. It's all normal and it's meant to happen. So yeah, I'm not worried about it in the slightest. I'm quite pleased because it means that everything's happening as it should. Yeah, it just feels extremely tight. So that's it. I'm going to have a shower and yeah, let the cool water trickle over my face, just to get a little bit of relief. My eyes feel quite sticky, but that's because like the sleep from my eyes feels quite sticky, which is a bit gross. So apart from that, I feel totally fine within myself. But yeah, I'm not leaving the house today. Definitely not leaving the house looking like this. So I'm just going to, relax and have another day on the sofa, and I will be back tomorrow. Morning, day 3. So woken up still a little bit swollen, but apparently swelling is worse in the morning, and then it kind of subsides during the day. And actually the swelling that I had yesterday morning had pretty much all gone by the time I went to bed last night. And then I've woken up and like there is a little bit of swelling around my eyes, but that's because I've been lying down for 8 hours and I've just sat up. So I imagine this swelling will go down as the day goes on. So yesterday I had a shower and let the cold water trickle over my face really gently, and that removed the numbing cream that had obviously been on my face from when I'd had it done, because that was the first time I'd had a shower. So that was really nice to get that off, and it was a nice bit of relief because it is quite tight. That's all, like it's not sore to the touch, and I'm not in any pain. It's just really tight. So it was nice to let the water trickle over my face. That felt really good. So I'm going to do the same this morning. And that's about it really. Morning, day 4. So I've still got a little bit of swelling around here. Other than that, everything's feeling fine, like it's not sore to the touch anymore. The majority of the swelling is gone, and the tightness is gone. It just feels crusty. Just feels really crusty now, and I just can't wait for the scabs to drop off now and give my face a good wash. Having a shower and letting the water run over my face, which is like, it feels really nice, like nice relief to have some water on my face and give it a bit of a rinse. But no soap or anything like that. So yeah, other than that, feeling completely fine. Morning. Okay, day 5, here we are. So my scabs are starting to get flaky, but you absolutely cannot pick them off. So you have to wait. You just have to wait until they drop off, even if they're like starting to kind of go dry and they look like they're ready, but they're not. You absolutely can't force them off. You can't pick them off or brush them off, like the number one no. So that's actually been really hard. Really hard not to like touch my face. I have actually found myself doing it at night time, actually, like touching my face in the night, like in half sleep, be like, oh no, and worrying that I've like dislodged them. But it all seems to be fine. So swelling gone down, and that's it really. It's just a little bit of itchiness now, which I try not to itch, try not to touch my face too much. But feeling like it has already made a difference. Of course, you can't really tell until all the dots come off and you can give your face a good scrub. Actually, that's what I'm really looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to giving my face a good wash. So it's day 5, it's Monday, had it done last Wednesday, and my scabs are starting to fall off now. And I've actually even got a little bit spotty on my forehead, but I think that's because I haven't really given my face like a decent wash, because you can't really essentially wash your face with soap. You have to just let water trickle over your face in the shower. You can't actually wash your face properly. So I think that's why I've got a few spots here, but that's fine, not too bothered about that. Yeah, and they're just starting to fall off now. It is getting harder and harder not to like pick and scratch, but I'm trying not to as best I can. But hello, so today is day 7, it's Wednesday, so I had it done a week ago, and now all of my scabs are off, and I gave myself a really beautiful biocellulose mask, deep hydration mask, and lay down for 25 minutes and let that soak in, because the main thing you need to do now is hydrate, because this is all brand new skin that you've got here now, so just have to hydrate. My eyelids are sore. My eyelids are tight. That's good. That means that the treatment's working, and hopefully this skin is going to tighten. So I've been scrutinising my before and after pictures, and you really can notice the difference. It's amazing. Like the skin just looks so much tighter and fresher. So I'll post that as well. I'll post the before and after picture of a week ago. And then from day 10 is when the real rejuvenation and tightening starts to happen. And then up until 12 weeks. So that's until mid-January I've got to see the results. So I'm feeling really happy with what I can see so far. It's had an amazing effect underneath my eyes and around the side of my eyes. And you can really notice it in the before and after pictures as well. So I'm really happy about that. And also my scowl mark, I usually have a really bad scowl mark in the middle of my forehead, which I usually have Botox for, but I really feel like that's made an amazing difference to smooth that out. Got a slight breakout in between my eyebrows there. And I think that's just where I haven't really been able to like wash my face properly every night. So, but I'm not too bothered about that. I can cover that with makeup and that will go quite quickly. So skin feels, it does feel slightly sensitive. So just going to take it easy. I'm not going to put anything too harsh on there. Can't exfoliate for 6 weeks. So now it's just all about the vitamin C cream, all about the hydration, hyaluronic acid and all that kind of stuff, just to really look after the skin, that brand new baby skin that I've got, and also factor 50 every time I go outside, and a big sun hat and glasses. So I'm going to check back in a few days and see if we can see any more tightening. Bye for now. Okay, so today is day 21 after my treatment. So it's 3 weeks ago I had my treatment, and this is the result. My skin, I'm so happy with the results. I can't believe it. I keep catching myself in the mirror and thinking, oh my God, I like literally look 21. I love it. I'm absolutely thrilled with my results. So my scowl mark, my frown mark, which I have Botox for, has pretty much disappeared. When I put makeup, I've got a little bit of redness, and when I put makeup on that, it's all gone. I literally look like I've got the smoothest forehead in the world, better than any Botox has ever achieved for me. So I'm really happy with that. And the skin underneath my eyes all of the creasing there. That's all completely gone. And my eyelids are ever so slightly starting to lift. So, and that's what I really wanted to happen. I really wanted my eyelids, the skin on my above my eyelids to lift. So I'm really, really happy with the results. The skin around my eyes, on my eyelids and underneath, that is sore. That is still sore. And I just really gently rub cream into those at night time to kind of help soothe them. I wear SPF 50 every day, and I wear a hat if I go outside. Obviously in Ibiza it's still relatively sunny, so I'm just making sure that I'm really protecting my skin. But apart from that, apart from sort of the soreness and well, I say sore, it's sore and a bit tender to the touch. Apart from that, everything is absolutely fine, and I'm just really, really happy with my results. So I'm going to check back in after 12 weeks. So 12 weeks is the very end of the process of when your skin rejuvenates. So I'm going to check back in 12 weeks and see if my eyelids have lifted anymore. So bye for now.